20 seconds of Thailand, Thailand Rob, and welcome to the show. So I'm here in Nakhon Pathom, not Nakhon Phanom, which sounds very similar, but is not the same place. We all have to wear our masks here in Thailand right now. There's fines and everything, so I'm going to be talking with a mask on. I'm in a place, let me go across the street, hold on. Let me get across the street and we'll talk a little bit about what's going on. Hop, somebody mai? Somebody hop. Over here, there's not too many people to bother. So you see this little girl right over there? I've got a pretty good amount of money on it that she's never seen a farang before. She's never seen a guy walking around over here on her street from America. Because the other day, no one in this area that I've met so far speaks any English. I haven't met one person that spoke any English yet. And I haven't went far, been to a lot of places, because right down here from where my room is a 7-Eleven, and it's back to basics where I can just sit there and walk down to the 7-Eleven and get necessities. And by necessities, I mean Lay's potato chips, some hot dogs. They don't have any ham here. They don't have any foreign food that I'm used to at the 7-Elevens in Phuket. And Leo's. They do have Leo's, but I ran them out the other day. So it's going to be very interesting to see if they've got Leo's. But right now the door is blocked. So I'll just walk down the road for a second. Let me cross the street here. I'll go down this road and see what's going on. And I'll tell you what my thought is on this two-tier pricing of the Phuket COVID-19 test for me to get back to Kamala. One, I don't have any rush to go back to Kamala. If they lock this thing down for 2 more months, then I will stay where I'm at for 2 more months. I really don't care. This is about like where I used to live when I first moved to Thailand. No one spoke English. I was the only white guy walking around with a stick, getting looked at weird. And so I'm back in this area again, and I kind of like it. When I'm not screaming at the camera right here, most people are really fascinated that I ended up in their neighborhood. They're confused too. They're like, why would this guy come to Nakhon Pathom, and what's he doing here? He was never here before. But anyway, back to the two-tier pricing. It is so quiet in this area. By the way, where I'm at is very Nakhon Pathom is very industrial. There's no bars, there's no clubs, there's none of that, which would be closed anyway. And as of tonight, yesterday they're shutting down even earlier. The mall shut down at 10, grocery stores shut down at, malls shut down at 8, grocery stores 9, 7-Eleven shut down 10 o'clock. And so they're in, without saying a curfew, we're pretty much in a curfew because nothing's going to be open. You just go home. So I'm going to go back down here and get my supplies. The people that are talking about the two-tier, where the Farangs have to pay 500 baht, 16 US dollars, to get their COVID test to get entry into Phuket. In Bangkok, it's 2,000 or more baht just to get a test. But I think what most people have the issue with is the Thais don't have to pay, but there's plenty of places like that. The parks here, the natural state parks, they've always had a two-tier pricing. And I've always thought, I mean, they're a country. If they want me to pay and not charge to the locals, that's up to them. This is not, this is their country. I don't have a problem with it. It's their rules. They tell me that I can't go to a 7-Eleven after 10 o'clock. I won't go to a 7-Eleven after 10 o'clock. Let me go get my beer. I'll be right back. Test.
I love that they still have slushies at all the 7-Elevens, but the pricing is quite high. I mean, relatively speaking, you got 12, 19, and what, 24 baht? Without being a bottled or canned product, just some frozen shaved ice and some flavoring has always seemed a bit pricey in comparison.
All right, so that's done. Now I've got enough supplies, quote unquote. Oh, watch out. This place right here, this intersection, even though it's not that busy, man, I'm gonna come back out here and show you at 5 o'clock what it looks like here. Because like I said, this is an industrial place, so at 5 o'clock, that turns into Madison Square Garden. It turns into a very, very, very busy place. All right, so anyway, that's my 2 thoughts, my 2 cents on the 2-tier pricing about the COVID-19 test in Phuket. I think a lot of people are getting worked up about nothing, but I understand some people's mentality of wherever you're from, whatever nation you're from, it's illegal to do stuff like that. Like in America, it would be illegal or immoral or unethical to charge different people different prices, but that's just not the way it is over here, at least not at this moment. And when in Rome, you know, that's the old saying, when in Rome. So I'll see you guys later. I got my I'm heading back. It's pretty damn hot out here. My mask is falling off and my hands are full, so I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a nice day. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys soon. Oh, and also they're probably gonna lift that requirement here in the next 4 weeks anyway, so you won't have to pay anything to get back. Whenever they lift it, that's when I'll get back. See you guys later. Bye.
Can you take this asshole back to America, please?
Goody goody. Don't forget that.